Before we move on to the next and final section of this series, I want to give you an opportunity to reinforce your learning with a short video quiz. Investors demand a higher rate of return for taking on greater risk. Given that stocks tend to be more volatile, how would you characterize the risk-return relationship of stocks? If you selected that they're relatively high risk with high return, then you're correct. All right, next question. Over the long term, it's reasonable to expect a blank percentage of annualized returns from stocks and a blank percentage in long-term corporate bonds. Now, I know we didn't cover this, but what do you think? If you picked a 10% return on stocks and a 5.5% return on bonds, then you're correct. Okay, final question. Most countries tax investors on capital gains that are earned from their investments. So if you bought a stock in 2020 for $1,000 and sold it in 2025 for $1,500, how much would your capital gain be? If you picked $500, then you're correct. All right, in the final part of this series, I'm going to invite you into my house. But before we go on, I suggest that you go into the Financial Empowerment Study Kit. I'll put the link here on the screen and check out some of the TED Talks, particularly the TED Talk about the monkey brain. It's pretty cool.